Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Happy, what is this, Wednesday? And I want to do a review of next month. I kind of want to project and see if I'm correct on my paychecks and all the things that I have coming up for May. I'm not going to put in the dates. I'm just going to do a really quick overview of what I'm going to give each thing and all that. So really quickly, and I'm sorry for the shadow in my room. I need to get the right lighting so I can film at nighttime, but I'm just using my light that's up above my head, so it's a shadow. I apologize about that, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video filmed for myself and for you guys so you guys can tag along. So for the month of May, I'm going to project me making at least $4,200 for the month. Maybe I'll be over on whenever all my bills pan out, but that's just my projection. I'm not really sure because my jobs can be up and down, as we all know. Jobs can be up and down. Okay, so my part-time job, I'm going to project I'm going to make at least $2,000 because this is a 5-pay day for us for my part-time job. My full-time job is just regular every 2 weeks, and that's about let's say about $2,200 this month, okay? And that gives me my $4,200 for the month. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna pay for is all of my fixed expenses. Is the rent is gonna be about $1,100. I don't know yet. We'll know tomorrow because tomorrow is the first, so we'll get that in tomorrow. The next one is utilities. Sorry if I'm spelling that wrong. I forgot the I. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So with that one, I just give my sister $200 for the month, and then she pays on whatever she has to pay on. And then my credit card payments, they're projecting about $650 if I pay extra on one of them, which is what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, and then my next one are my Uber rides. So this here, I'm going to project about I need to give myself $500 because the rides are becoming a bit much come to the weekends. So we're just gonna say $450, but if it's over, then we just have to pull from somewhere else. And for the month of May, I'm literally going to keep track of each ride that I take through Uber, just because I haven't been doing that, so I don't really know how much. But just from my estimates from last week, I spent a total of $61.60 on rides for the whole entire week, Monday through Sunday. So I don't really know, but we're gonna keep track this month of May, and maybe I'll keep track of it in shorts. I don't really know, but maybe so. Okay, the next thing we're going to do are the apps, and I have to add in the app. So the majority of it comes to about 13, and then I have to add in my ink one. I think it's $7.57. I'm not even sure about that. So it's gonna be about $41.70 for my apps. Next one is my 2 personal loans, one being mine and one being my sister's. But I'm gonna go ahead and pay for them both this month because I want to fix and keep my credit up and flowing. They're both are $61.60. All right, so with this being added up, the projected amount is going to be, oh, we guys can see this. And I hope the shadow is not too much of a shadow. I really hope. Oh, I forgot what I added. I'm sorry, hold on. So 1100 plus 200 plus 650 plus 450 plus 4170 plus 6160 plus 6160. And y'all, sometimes I'll be adding up my bills and I'm like, how did I ever make it with a car note? Like, how? And car insurance every month. Because my car note, y'all, was $650 and the insurance was about $240. Like, just with me just writing everything down, like, how did I make it with a car note? I mean, I know it was surely by, you know, God's grace, because that was the only way I made it. Plus, I had the same amount of credit cards. That's crazy. Plus rent, plus, you know, everything else. I mean, I guess it's factored in a little bit of it, but that's not even close to it. You know, not even close to it. But then again, I did have one job, but with the one job, I was making about what I'm making now with 2 jobs. So, I don't know. I just be at all on what I've figured out, or, you know, how I have gotten through the times I have, just like with the money that I made without even budgeting. I just get paid, pay what needs to be paid, and then I just move on, you know, not even worried about, you know, how, you know, how am I going to get groceries or gas or anything like that. Yeah, it's been a total miracle, I promise. All right, the next thing we're going to worry about is the variable expenses, which is the food. So for food for the month, I am going to give myself $400. And for spending, I really don't want to spend anything on myself because I really want to get out of debt. So I'm going to give myself, let's just say like $150, because I really don't really need anything. I want so much stuff, but I want everything because I'm trying to pay off debt. So that's the reason why I want everything. That's what I'm guessing. And then for the saving challenges that I do on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to set aside about $176, hopefully more, during the month. So that, with all that being written out, that's 400 plus 150 plus 176. So that's $726 that we have here. Okay, so for my debt for the month, I'm going to be working on paying off a property that I owe. So I need to pay this off before I'm able to move. So that's what we're going to be working on for the month of May. And the property debt is $897 even. So I'm going to try to either pay that in full or pay half or something. I just have to get it settled before I can move. So that's the first debt. And I am going to sit down and film my whole entire debt, like where I'm at and like where I'm trying to go and all the things very, very soon. So this is my brief overview of May. My projection of what I'm thinking I'm going to be able to make and all the bills that I do have to pay for. So with all these columns added up, let's see if we can at least touch that. Sorry guys, my camera cut off. My storage was full. Basically what I did was I added up all of my categories on the page. 25, 64, 90 plus 726 plus 897. So we need a total of $4,187.90 for the month of May. So that's my projection of what I think I'm going to be able to make. So stay tuned for my weekly uploads on my budget. They most of the time they be out by either Wednesday or Thursday. And yeah, so you guys can see what all is due each week and if I'm going to be able to stick to what the budget is supposed to be. And then at the end of the month, I'll come in and write what I actually made from the job and from all the bills and what they really were and all things. So yeah, I think this will be like a little fun way, another fun way to keep track of my money and my debts and all the things. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the shadow overhead, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.